On BOI Weekly. A young entrepreneur takes on manufacturing in Nigeria, delving into the tissue-making business, undeterred by the apparent challenges of the sector and supported by the Bank of Industry. The general manager of Banro Rolls Nigeria Limited is sticking to her guns.
We have realized that manufacturing is a thing for us. Yes, the margins are low, but it makes a lot of business sense.
Agricultural sector due to limited processing and preservation capacity. This results in high food prices and food importation with its attendant effects on the nation's foreign reserves. To enable Nigerians optimize the benefits from the country's vast agricultural products such as cassava, oil palm, rice, tomatoes and others, the Bank of Industry has launched a 5 billion naira cottage agro-processing fund, the CAP Fund. Customers can access the fund to establish plans to process our various agro-produce into food products or intermediate raw materials for industries at a single-digit interest rate of 9% per annum. For more information on the CAP Fund, please visit www.boinigeria.com/capfund. Bank of Industry, developing Nigeria's agro-processing industry through the CAP Fund.
Hello, you're welcome to Banro Rolls Nigeria. My name is Adebola Adefila, and I'm a GM for Banro Rolls, where we manufacture tissue papers, serviettes, Banro Rolls multipurpose cloth, our napkins, our kitchen towels.
Just 7 years ago, Banro Rolls Nigeria Limited was birthed from a discussion Adebola had with her family. At the time, the federal government had just banned the importation of some goods into the country, including tissue paper. After going through a long list of options, they arrived at tissue processing business. And with her family's support, she took the bolder step of running the company.
It was during the President Olusegun Obasanjo's regime, and at that point there were a lot of bans on some products. I know there were bans on juice, on tissue, and toothpick on some products then, and we just decided to go into manufacturing. And my brother came up with the suggestion that why don't you go into manufacturing? Let's see what we can do with the manufacturing line. And we decided, okay, let's do tissue. We talked about other products, but we finally concluded on tissue.
As a master's degree holder in business administration, Adebola Adefila was prepared for most of the challenges that came her way. But for the challenge of upgrading her business, she had to turn to the Bank of Industry.
We didn't plan it to be this big. We didn't even think it was going to be this challenging. I mean, the challenges come with his own, successes also. I'll say it's just one of the things that you will have to go through. You have no choice. Life is all about challenges. So starting up the business, we built the factory to the taste we felt was okay. I had a bit of training in other factories. Went to Doing Group in Kwara to have some form of training to see, okay, what is it like to run a factory. Went to a few factories in Lagos also just to see how it is to run a factory, so that I could know how you're handling from the production to the store to the marketing to the admin, just to know how it is to it's not something they will teach you in the classroom. Yes, I've got my degree in business admin, I've got my MBA, but while I was in my MBA, I wasn't taught how to run a factory. I was just taught how to run a business. But I knew that that was theory for me. This is practical, this is real life. So it's going to be a different ball game entirely. We started small because I will say again, we had this mindset of let's just do something. We didn't think it was going to be this big. When I say we started small, not like we started like a mushroom kind of business. No, we started it in a standard way, but we didn't carry on too much of expenses on ourselves. We started small in our only two way. We were brand new in even thinking or even knowing about the business. So we just needed to take it one step at a time. But 2-3 years down the line, after we set up, we realized now we need to go further. Now we can't meet, we weren't meeting up with demand. We were not meeting up with people's expectations. So we needed to increase, we needed to expand. And at then we thought of buying more machines. We couldn't go to the commercial banks to buy our machines for us, so we needed to do BOI, and we applied to BOI. For me, Bank of Industry has helped our business. They've taken us from where we were to where we are now, and I see them taking us further. I see them taking us to a larger platform. We didn't think we're going to be here. I mean, we were, like I said earlier on, for example, the Vivian Serviette, where we used to have 5,000 bundles in a month, and we couldn't meet up demand. Now we're doing 40,000 bundles, and we're still not meeting up demand. So Bank of Industry has done something. When we accessed the loan, we didn't think we were going to. We didn't think we were going to need to employ more hands. We felt, now that we're having the fully automated machine, we'll have to reduce the manpower, we'll have to reduce labor. But right now, we're realizing we had to, not even realizing, right now we have more hands. So that has also created employment for more people. So it's also good for us because our output is larger. And I'll say it's an arm of government that I think is doing well.
Banro Rolls caters for a wide range of audience, with each product targeting a variety of customers. Adebola believes not compromising on quality sets the business apart.
We use the virgin paper, we use virgin pulp for our premium product, until recently when we started the recycle section, and that was when we had to develop some product for the masses, where for instance, you and I can afford a tissue of 100 naira. But there are some people that there are some people in Nigeria that won't be able to afford tissues for 100 naira. They want tissue, but they want something that they can buy for 50, for 40 naira. So we decided to go also to have the recycle brand, because initially when we started, it was just only the premium. We started with the premium, and I think that set us apart from other converters. So I'll say our quality stands us out, our packaging stands us out, and I think our service also to the distributors.
And being able to stay abreast with the latest innovation in the industry, like the Banro multipurpose cloth, is one way she stays competitive in the market.
It's made of non-woven fabric. You can use it to do anything, any form of cleaning. You can use it to wash the kitchen, you can use it to wash your car. It's not a popular brand, but it's our special product. It's like a product that sells a brand image for us. It's just sets us apart from other people. Nobody's doing this in Nigeria. We're the only ones doing this.
Tissue manufacturing business may not readily occur as a profitable one to most intending business owners. But our research shows Nigeria alone now needs over 950 million tons of tissue papers every year, while our total local production output is still less than 150 million tons. Most Nigerians consume toilet roll. Its demand is influenced by population explosion, rapid urbanization, and social awareness. And it is the reason, among other things, why Banro Nigeria Limited will be in business for a very long time.
This is all our jumbo rolls. This is one of the stores where we keep our jumbo rolls. We have the kitchen here, we've got the toilet roll here, we've got the napkins, we've got the serviette, we've got the facial box tissue, jumbo also. And there's an interesting one here, that's the multipurpose cloth. Now this is the jumbo for the multipurpose cloth. It comes in 3 colors, the pink, the yellow, and the blue. It's, like I said earlier, it's made from non-woven fabric, and you can use it to do anything, any cleaning at all. It's washable, you can dispose of it after 5 times of washing. Now let me take you to the factory floor where we have all the production process, our operations, and let me show you how we do what we do for you to see.
Adebola and her team takes us through their manufacturing process.
My name is Engineer Akonde Jimo. I'm the production manager of Banro Rolls Nigeria Limited. And I would like to show you the process of our operation here. We will start with the toilet roll section of the factory. And right now we are at the toilet roll section. And I will start from the beginning, where we start by producing the core in which you find in the toilet roll. Here is the core section of the machine, where the core is being rolled in the form of cone. And it's a very simple process, but well automated. This is the glue section here on the machine. And over there is where you run the core on the machine. And the first stage of the process is to produce the core, which comes in log. You will see at the other end, we have the core accumulator. After the core has been produced, it gets to the core accumulator, which is being accumulated, ready to be transferred to the rewinder machine over there.